Hello and welcome to Tallahassee, Florida. Just a spectacular day for college football. The house that Bobby Bowden built. The Florida State Seminoles ready to open another season at the Dome. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Mountaineers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Florida State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Getting some heat. Get it out on the screen. Nifty little dance step. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Smith wants to throw. Escapes the sack. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
To the ground to try to move the chains. The Mountaineers will have a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He finds his man.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Quickly complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. From the red zone, looking for a space. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll leave it with him. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Williamson. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Higgins. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep him honest and pound that rock.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Noles! The AT unit on the field.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
All the way out to the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. So a drive there of 85 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like...
He's loose at the 30. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Smith wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Seminoles.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ball State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Muncie had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
He's looking to throw it.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
And the Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Oh, what a move. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Right back to the well.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Smith dropping to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Who needs that smell salt? Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard, especially when you get that face right there on the football. Nice job by the back holding him to the back.
And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. 8th play of the drive coming up. Running back searching for a hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they go back on top. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He leaves it with the back. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Smith wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
You know, and that's disappointing for the head coach because you drill these 2-minute, 4-minute type situations late in games. You've got to have awareness and understand what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to bleed the clock, and you can't do that if you're running out of bounds.
He's off to the races. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. touch pass on the run. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to the running game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think it's a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of